Um, Myself, Praveen. I'm originally from India, currently living in Texas with my family, and I'm engineer by profession. Um, yeah, being engineer, working in oil and gas so I need to spend like 12 hours a day on my job. So definitely, I couldn't find the time that I need to invest in something else. But I keep saying this one. So everyone has got 24 hours in a day, and how we prioritize our time makes the difference. So if we want to be successful, how we are going to um, define this 24 hours. So for me, like if I take 12 hours a day for my job and 8 hours for sleeping, still I have 4 hours. And then what I'm going to do in that 4 hours will define my future. So that's how I see. I still have need to have time for my job, which is non-negotiable, and then I need to have time for my family. Again, that is non-negotiable. But I have time for social life, to spend time with my friends outside, and then I do need time for my personal, so my own time. So I started converting that my time instead of spending it on leisure, like watching TV or doing non-productive things. I thought to spend and invest that time in myself, so which could help me to define my future, and also helping me to set an example for my kids also. So I started initially, before coming into this business, I started reading books instead of watching TV. So I fell in love with books. So I at least read like 30 minutes a day, so kind of thing. And then once I come into this business, that helped me a lot to extend the time of reading books. So instead of doing like 30 minutes, I extended it to 2 hours, because I love to spend time in this business with the people, and then working for this business. And coming to money, being an immigrant, moving from India to US, so my main intention for most of the immigrants is to have a better lifestyle. But if you see the lifestyle, so it goes from here, and then they will be reaching the peak probably like 15 years. At the age of 35 to 50, they will be in the peak. But again, they will drop down drastically within 2 years, because while climbing the peak, they don't think how they are spending their money. So we need to have the mindset of, instead of telling like I cannot afford, to how can I afford it. So if you start thinking in that way, how can I afford it, then it will trigger you to go and look for something that will help you to invest in better things, and then spend your time money wisely. So for me, that what I thought. So previously, before coming into this business, or before even thinking of doing this business, I always say I can't afford it. So if I want to dine in at a very expensive restaurant, I say I can't afford it. My wife keep pushing me to buy gold. I can't afford it. So that was my thought process. But after coming into this business, so I changed my mindset to how can I afford it. Then I found ways to do all those things. So all those things my wife needed, material things and all those things, I was able to afford it. So that's how we need to consciously train our mind to spend time and money in the things that will define our future. So that's all. Thank you.
Awesome.